generated that voluntary compliance, you've met our goal, and you're using only that level of force necessary to accomplish that mission, that task. Okay? So, but you do it how you see it, but that's just how I would submit it. And in this particular case, I understood where he was coming from. I think that and he had a flawless driving record. He had all these other factors that I considered, and bottom line, he was just like, man, I know I deserve these tickets. So I mean, I ran stop signs, multiple. I ran red lights. I always cleared the intersection before I went. I didn't just blow through them, but he goes, I can't tell you. He goes, I could probably go over my head, and he's like trying to count. I was like, don't worry about it. I'm glad you made it here safely. I need to understand that that is very dangerous. And the reason for the laws is to protect you, to protect the public. And but I also understand your circumstance with your wife. I certainly hope she's okay. I think right now you have more important things to worry about than a ticket and a potential court date. Take care of your wife, things taken care of that way, and in the future, if it's faster for you, just kind of go to the end of the street or go to the end of the road carefully to meet with an ambulance or whatever it is. Do that route, but you can't be running the stoplights. Kind of give them the warning, but I didn't just leave it like, man, phew, you made it safe, good job. Explained it and left it at that. And I think that was the appropriate decision in that case.
Yes, sir.
But for me, it's a case-by-case basis. I never just always right. I don't know if that answers your question or not.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The advantages of using this 8-step hard style is it meshes very well with the 5-step hard style, right? Any point in there with the driver's license, if they're saying, no, I'm not going to give you the driver's license, no, I'm not going to give you the registration, proof of insurance. It's very simple. You just start rolling into the 5-step hard style. Okay? And then the advantages is it's very courteous. It sounds good. It looks good. And it creates a style. When you have a style, you don't have to think as hard about it. It becomes more smooth, and you can do it every time. Okay? You can, and when you can do things every time, you're able to testify to that in court that you do it that like every time. So when you have somebody call and complain to your chief, to your sergeant, to your supervisor, that this officer or this trooper or this individual pulled me over, and they said, they demanded, give me your driver's license, give me your registration. They were rude, they were belligerent, they were all these different things. Your supervisor can go, no, that didn't happen. I know it didn't happen because this officer does this all the time. Okay? Believe me, you'll gain a reputation, one way or another, for good or for bad, and it makes a difference. As a young trooper, I'm getting called into my captain's office. He needed copies of my audio from a certain case, and I was like, oh, okay. And it simply was this: a person I remember the case was a domestic violence case, and this person was making some complaints against me and the other trooper that arrived there. And I said, well, sir, do you mind me asking what the complaint was? He was like, sure. This person has said, that you and this other officer, you arrived there, you were yelling at him, you were swearing at her, you you slammed her to the ground, you cuffed her to the rack, still not sure what that is, all these different things, and caused her to defecate and all these things on herself. And I was like, well, I don't remember that at all. And he looked at me. He hadn't listened to my audio. He hadn't anything. He goes, I know that didn't happen because that's not how you are. That's not how you do business. Neither of you guys are like that. He goes, other guys I'm going to have to worry about. You two? As soon as I heard it, I thought, absolutely not. But I do need to review the stuff. I'll look at it objectively. And he came back to me and goes, man, you're golden. He goes, man, you guys were way polite, more so than I would have been. Right? But it's nice to know that that's the image that you portray. Okay, it's going to reflect on you, on your professionalism, on your department. Okay, on law enforcement as a rule. Be polite, be professional, be courteous. but always have a plan to do terrible, mean things if needs be. If there's one thing I hope you got by watching that video is of George Thompson and talking about this, right? He's deliberate about things. He has a plan about things. He's all for persuading folks to do the right thing for all the right reasons to generate that voluntary compliance. But is he prepared?
Yes.
Absolutely. He's Cobra, right? We are the peacekeepers. Okay? We are peace officers. Sometimes peace is bought with violence. Okay? There will be peace where we walk, because we'll make it happen. All right? We are the ones that are vigilant. We're paying attention, and we're there to protect and to serve. So, treat people with respect. You never know when that may come back on you. Okay? People, respect is one of those things that is difficult to earn. Once you've lost it, it's almost impossible to get back. Your reputation will precede you in the courts, in your squad rooms, and also on the streets. All right? That being said, just real quick, traffic stops. Take them seriously. Pay attention. Be vigilant. 1995, okay? Anybody remember this? Oklahoma City bombing, Timothy McVeigh, right? Simple traffic stop. About 90 minutes, hour and a half later, after that happened, Oklahoma Highway Patrol officer pulls over McVeigh. Didn't have a license plate on the vehicle, okay? Simple violation, all right? Links him to the bombing, and the rest is history, okay? Pay attention, and you never know who you're pulling over. You never know the importance of all those little things, right? So do your jobs. Any questions? Any questions? Okay. Then it is it's chow time, 1,700 hours. So grab your stuff, head up.